Welcome back to the channel. I know I am recording a little bit. I kind of just didn't feel like recording, but that's like besides the point. If we just not feel like doing something, you can't tell me you haven't. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it. Y'all already know what it is anyway. Y'all see the title. Alright, so Tsunade basically become Hokage. That's where I left this off with. Tsunade, that's not what I left it off with. They were having the conversation. The end of the conversation, Tsunade is the Hokage. Jiraiya is like the second person, so if something is to happen to Tsunade, he actually accepted that point up to like at least that extent. Like, okay, so if something actually happened to her, I gotta come back to the village. And, you know, he didn't have any plans on leaving the village anytime soon anyway, so, you know, he wanted to figure out what's going on with Naruto. So with that being said, everyone leaves, Naruto goes back to where he was, he starts training those Zabuza, Jiraiya shows up. Yeah. That's about it, like, for that day. So we're gonna skip a few weeks ahead. Like, let's say Orochimaru making another appearance. So, like, a few weeks passed, and they end up finding out that Orochimaru was supposed to be getting his hands and his arms and shit back. But Naruto has, like, specifically did not want him to do that. Like, Hiruzen gave his life to take his hands and arms and shit away. He don't want him to have those back, like, at all. So, like, Naruto has made it his personal, like, mission to make sure Orochimaru can no longer operate as a shinobi. Like, the most you could do is research, nigga. You gotta have somebody flip your book. You can't do it yourself. Anyway. So, yeah. He basically, he ended up convincing Jiraiya to do a little recon for him, along, you know, taking him on a few missions of his own. And eventually they ended up finding out via information. So they ended up meeting up with whoever was trying to help Orochimaru get his arms back. And we just don't say it's like some other random like mad, it's like from the Mist Village, some other mad shinobi or whatever, you know, kind of like Orochimaru, just different. So yeah, Naruto and basically like they brought Orochimaru back. Like, they didn't kill him, but the other guy, they killed him. They didn't have no relation to him. They didn't know what was going on. It was over with. You from a rival village? Like, sure, you don't work for them. We could have brought you back on our side. You don't have any ties to that village. But you grew up. Like, you gotta go, you know, okay? Look, it was fun while it lasted, but you gotta die. This is basically what's going on. So, yeah. They brought Orochimaru back. Basically, they turned him into like a little bookworm. So he had struck a deal with Tsunade to like basically become like one of her like informants of like different, like an advisor. You know, specific stuff like science and advisories and stuff. So the Leaf Village would start excelling in more scientific stuff, but they wouldn't at the same time because they can't do it the same way Orochimaru do it. Because Orochimaru does his shit illegally. They're doing their shit legally, you know? So they can't just go around abducting people up off the street like, hey, you know? Anyway, yeah, that's basically what happened. They find out what's going on. So a few more, like, I'm gonna say a month or two passed. Like, every other village is starting to take notice that the Leaf Village is starting to shape different. Like, yeah, Tsunade has the reputation of being a drunk, but whoever, either somebody's controlling the scenes from behind, or Tsunade might just really be a good Hokage. And at this point, that's what everybody else is thinking, because they were able to stop the One Tails, and like, not like she was in control at that point, but they were able to stop the One Tails, which is a huge success. And they didn't even see the Nine Tails, so they have no idea like what's going on with that. They don't even know if he actually was there to use his power. Like, did they, you know, they don't know what's going on with the Nine Tails. They just know that the Leaf Village got him. So at this point, everybody, they're not trying to like snuggle up to the Leaf Village, but they're trying to like split their differences because they don't want the Leaf Village to think that since they're more technologically advanced now, and they're a little stronger, that everybody's scared, which kind of they are, because they know who they have working on their technology, and they know that if Orochimaru can convince them in any massive capacity to start doing stuff just mildly illegal, it's over with. Like, that's it. Hey, use this prisoner for this, and that. And now they got motherfucking, you know, it's over with. They got a drug that can safely enhance their whole soldier for no reason. Why? Because it's like that. Orochimaru's weird. Anyway, yeah. So, one second. Also, I forgot to mention, Sasuke has also grown in some capacity because he also trains with Naruto. Like him, Naruto, and Zabuza have active training sessions, so he is not just training with Kakashi. And on the off chance that Kakashi is able to catch Zabuza and Naruto training, he'll train with all four, like all three of them. So all four of them would train, and then if Jiraiya walk in, it's a, hey, let's just, you know, they keep it going. So basically, everybody around Naruto has gotten way stronger than what they would have been in canon. So, like around this time, I should say. And doing a time skip, the time between like after them, they all trained. We're in like a 3-month time skip, a few years actually, because not really much is gonna happen because ain't nobody really finna mess with the Elite Village because they don't know what they have going on. And the only thing that they know for sure now is that they're strong and they're smart decently, so they can be a worthy adversary at times. So they gotta be careful. So they're not, all their plans, like they still, like other rival villages still mess with the Elite Village. They're not like entirely scared, but they're more smart about it because they don't know what the Elite Village 95% of the time have going on. So yeah, it's better to poke the tiger rather than to, you know, jump at it with all your might. You don't know what the tiger, you know, got on it at the time. I don't know. Or what it feel like. You know, anyway, so yeah, they're doing a time skip. Jiraiya, Naruto, Sasuke, Zabuza, Kakashi, and I'm gonna say like 3 months into the time, like 3 weeks. Yeah, like I'm gonna say a year into the time skip, Sakura actually joins them with training after she finishes her training with Tsunade. So this is like around the time of the teenagers. I'm speeding it up because like the way I've built the Elite Village, ain't nobody really gonna mess with them all the time. Anyway, so yeah, Naruto end up, you know, they all end up training. At the end of the like time skip, Zabuza ends up getting that mission to go to the Hidden Rain Village. But instead of like, you know, going there kind of like, not oblivious, but, you know, instead of kind of going there like kind of like rusty or whatever, he cold. Like, he got a little bit, like he got a better manage on Sage Mode. And Zabuza did him a favor and got him some intel from the inside. So he already know Pain is over there. Like, he just don't know where. Right? So that's what's going on. So when, you know, but it go down. But he ain't go down the way he did. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He took out some pains. He got rid of the majority. That was like, I'm gonna say it was 7 pounds of pain. So out of the 7 that was that started attacking him, only one that actually, like the only few that actually made it out was the no, I'm gonna say it was like 4. He took out 3. Nah, he took out 4. He took out 4. Yeah, he's strong like that. The Jiraiya got it. I believe him. He got it. Fighting you on that. Yeah, I'm not fighting. Anyway, so yeah, Naruto basically, he still ended up getting the news, and it still kind of hit him the same way. The only difference is that he didn't necessarily depend on Jiraiya as much as he did. Jiraiya wasn't there, but the fact that he was after a certain point still fucked with Naruto, so it kind of like threw him for a loop. He didn't want to train with nobody. No, like he didn't want nothing to do with nobody. And like the frogs ended up trying to get him to go up to Mount Nyaboku to see if he could learn some type of Sage Mode. And Naruto was like, nah, I'm not trying to do none of that. So like he stayed in like his little underground thing. He like then they kicked everybody out besides like Zabuza, I promise you. And like he then kind of like sealed it off. You don't want to talk to nobody. And Tsunade basically, she tell him like, hey, it's alright so long as you don't, you know, nine tails out on us and you don't run away. We alright. And Sasuke, like, he off on occasion gets to talk to Naruto. Like, if Naruto, like, he can catch Naruto leaving his like little area, because Naruto do leave his shit. He just don't often. But yeah, Sasuke basically tell him like, hey, I'm finna go fight my brother. And Naruto tell him, hey, man, good luck on that. And Sasuke tell him, you don't want to come. And Naruto was like, nah. But if you need help, bro, just send your bird back. I could, you know, if you feel like you need some help on your way there, just send your bird back, and I can have Zabuza tell me. And like Sasuke, like looking at Naruto and listening to him, he really not liking it. Like Naruto went from one of the strong, like he's still one of the strongest, but like one of the strongest people he knows, to like one of the people that don't feel like he want to do shit. Like Naruto looked like he just about gave up and everything. Which in retrospect he has, because the only other person that he had now the only people that he has is Zabuza and Sasuke and Sakura and Kakashi. and Tsunade, but you know, they didn't necessarily get off on the right foot, so it really wouldn't matter anyway. Anyway, yeah. So after, you know, he says that, you know, like Sasuke leave, like they end up sounding the alarm. Ooh, Sasuke's going, Sasuke's going. Naruto's not really tripping because he knows where Sasuke's going. He tells Tsunade, Tsunade like gets mad. Like, why didn't you tell us he was leaving? Like, you know, why didn't you convince him to stop? And Naruto looks at her and like, what made you think he was going to? And Tsunade stops and she's like, he has to. I'm the. And Naruto like looks and he like, this is the first time he's actually gotten excited in a while. So they're kind of surprised. Like, he ain't been mad at nobody in a minute. And he tells him like, that's his brother. His brother killed his parents. You don't think he want to go get back? A little vengeance? You don't think he want to do that for his village? For his clan? Let him avenge it? So you thought telling him to stay here was the best course of action? So when he left and then found out some fucked up shit about the village, it would have been a problem. And now he would have been public enemy number one when he could have been the best damn soldier we had. Just let him go fight his brother. And he walks out the room. And everybody's kind of like, what the fuck just happened? I thought he was just a shinobi, not an advisor, not someone with, but his logic is sound. Like, Sasuke was already an edgy person, so telling him something that he couldn't do wasn't gonna do nothing but results in him doing that shit on somebody else, on his own terms. Like, you know, either you could do it with the terms that he presented you with, or you could, you know, right. So after a while, like, you know, he actively, like, Naruto actually comes to a sense. Like, fuck, he's going to fight Sasuke. Not Sasuke, Itachi. So he tells Zabuza like, hey, we gotta go back. Like, we gotta go now. And like, before they even leave, Sasuke and Bird come back like, he's with like damn near every Akatsuki member. So I'm gonna need some backup. You know, and Naruto, he started assembling the team. Hey, Sakura, get Kakashi. We gotta go. And at this point, Sakura, Kakashi, Zabuza, all of them have like this code. Like, if it's urgent enough, they don't ask questions. They just go. So like, they end up telling Tsunade, but Tsunade can kind of see it because Tsunade got eyes everywhere. Obviously, she's the Hokage. She has access to the Yambu. So what basically ended up happening was the Yambu told her, and then she had looked like she used a new jutsu like that. Yep, she used a new jutsu that Orochimaru had made. It basically like lets you zoom in with your eyes. So basically like binoculars without binoculars. And she was able to see like them running around trying to get their shit together so they can go meet up with Sasuke. And she smiles and he's like, so much for that fucking, like, you know, so much for what the fuck he said to us. And like, one of the honorable members was like, I think we just let him have it. And this is where I'm ending this part off. If y'all enjoyed the video, drop a like if you enjoy my content. Please subscribe. Anyway, this has been Shinobi. Peace. It's not.